of the Rhode Island Republican Party and a member of the Republican National Committee, along with Jody and Louis Pope, who are our chairs in the Northeast region, and many other members that are here today. I just can't avoid starting with thanks to Louis and Jody for working this out. This is always a difficult thing to pull off, especially when Louis goes on vacation for 10 days. We're going to keep that theme going for the weekend. We're going to give him a hard time. Feel free to give him a hard time when he shows up. He deserves it. But I'll tell you, Jody has done an incredible amount of work in the last week to solve all those little details that make these conferences run smoothly. And we appreciate everything that she and Louis did as members of the Northeast Caucus. So thank you again, Jody, for all of that. I also can't miss recognizing my own National Committee man and committee woman, Carol Mumford, who is here, and Joe Trillo. And in particular note, I want to make sure that everyone understands that it was Joe's bright idea to come to Newport. He is the one that pulled this out, and about a week later I found out that I was part of the host committee. So thanks for that, Joe. Appreciate it. Next time you're in charge. I've been telling him I want to trade jobs. I'd much rather be National Committee man and chair, but he keeps refusing. I can't figure out why. We are going to enjoy our weekend here. I'm glad we had such a great turnout, attendance. I know a lot of people are still coming in. We have a lot of people coming in tonight, a lot of people coming in the morning. A lot of Rhode Islanders, obviously, because it's our home state, and we're excited to have all of you here as our guests. We do have an agenda, the final agenda. By the way, make sure you look at the final agenda that's in your bag. It's changed a few times between the first one that went out. But as Jody mentioned, there is an event with the Young Republicans tomorrow night at the Brick Alley Pub from 8 to 12. Just prior to that, there'll be a conference event at Christie's, which is just down the road a bit, down the waterfront, from 6 to 8. And then tonight, there is an event at the Newport Harbor Hotel, also from 6 to 8. And there are little drink tickets in your package of pamphlets and such that you got. If you look inside these little, mine's all ripped open, the little envelopes, there's packages with a couple tickets in there for tonight, and then a single ticket with a star on the back for the event at Christie's tomorrow. You're paid as registered attendees, so just keep those handy. With that, please look at those schedules. I do want to mention one thing. I should have started with this, and I apologize. As we go through this weekend, I'm sure it'll be mentioned again, but let's keep in mind our good friends from American Samoa. There was a lot going on there, obviously, with the disaster that happened over the last couple of days. In particular, our friend Amada, who's a National Committee member, has not been heard from, and we're very concerned about her. And I just found out that she's fine. That's great to hear. We had heard from Fred Wadigan and the others. It's obviously a very dramatic situation over there, and so let's please keep them in our thoughts and prayers. As we enjoy ourselves, let's keep in mind those that are struggling a bit this weekend. That's all I want to say about the conference. I can't take a chance to get in front of a crowd and not say how excited I am about the 2010 elections. I know that we are all going to hear some very optimistic things this weekend, and I'm not going to go into numbers and all those things that we've heard. But the pendulum swings, and right now it is swinging at a high rate of speed in our direction. And I'm very excited about that. I'm a little worried that $2 or $3 trillion of stimulus money can put a halt to that at some point. But you know what? I'm pretty sure we're going to crash right through that and have an incredible election year. So I'm glad to see so many activists here in Rhode Island. We are going to do everything we can to make this an incredible election year. We are not going to leave anything behind. And I hope you'll all do the same, because I think New England and the Northeast will see one of the most dramatic turnarounds for the Republican Party that this nation will see in the next election cycle. So thank you again for being here. I'll give it back to Jody for the introduction of our guest.